Eisenhower dollar coins. Now, if you ever come across any of the coins that you see in this video, hold on to them safely because you could have an Eisenhower dollar that's worth a lot more money than you might ever imagine. Okay, this will be a very quick video. Sit tight, take some notes. Here's a 1972 San Francisco issued $1 coin. Now, it's important to note that these coins weigh 24.59 g with a metal composition of 60% copper and 40% silver. This example sold for $2,640. NGC graded it at a mint state 69. Now, when it comes to grading your coin, 70 is the highest achievable grade you can get on your coin. The higher the grade, the more money it's going to get. Now, grading your coin is not as easy as one may think. The process is a bit convoluted and it's hard to get this high of a grade. But it is possible if you know what you're doing. At the end of the day, it is a bit of a gamble when it comes to trying to achieve a certain grade. What I always recommend is being on the conservative side. Never think that your coin's going to get like a 70, because that's just unrealistic. Because this coin was graded so highly. This San Francisco issued coin sold for $2,640. All right, here's an example that did achieve the perfect grade of 70. This is a San Francisco issued coin. You can see that by the S mint mark above the date, but you can also tell that the appearance of this coin is much different than we're used to seeing, and that is because this is what we call a proof coin. Now, proof coins are issued in a different manner than regularly mint state issued coins. You can see the backdrop, or the field of this coin is very shiny, very lustrous, almost has a mirror-like appearance to it. PCGS graded it at the perfect grade of 70. Proof coins will typically achieve 70 much more frequently than normal coins. These coins will typically also be found in collections rather than circulation. $3,960 it sold for. 1978. This coin has a metal composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. So this is not a silver coin. It does weigh 22.68 g, so less weight than the silver coin. This coin is really challenging to grade high. That's why it sold for $6,710. NGC graded it at a mint state 67 plus. Also, this is a Denver issued coin. You can see that by the D-mint mark above the date. Lots of money for that coin. Speaking of lots of money, this coin sold for $10,200. It's a 1976 Denver issued Type 2 Eisenhower dollar. PCGS graded it at a mint state 67 plus. That plus sign will increase the value of your coin. It essentially means the grader thought it looked very nice for what it was. Also, you can tell there is a coloration happening with this coin. As Heritage puts it, some iridescent colors. I do think they have some nice tones to them. This coin was able to sell for $10,200. $13,200 for this 1972 Denver issued $1 coin. PCGS graded it at a mint state 67 plus.